Hey, very good afternoon, students, and welcome to Mmb3306 Principles of Marine Ecology. I think by now you all should know that I am Dr. Mel B. And sharing this subject with me will be Dr. Lee Jenny from the Marine Science Program. If you have not been made aware of by now, lecture days are on Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. online. And the laboratory session will be on Wednesdays from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. online. So if you've noticed on eLearn, there's already a WebEx link for Wednesdays that are always scheduled to open by 2 p.m. on Wednesday. However, there are no links available on Saturday because we believe that Saturdays are meant for family time. So rather than using your Saturdays for boring lecture with us, we'd suggest that we will do asymmetric teaching, where in this case, I will be pre-recording my lectures so that you will have a chance to look at the lectures and prepare for interactive sessions during the class sessions on Wednesday. So take note, Saturdays, we will only open it online if you guys require any revision sessions or any times to discuss with any of us regarding a particular topic. But basically, lectures and labs will be made on Wednesday. Now, fear not, we will make the most of the time for both lectures and laboratory work. And it would not be too heavy on you guys. So don't worry again. So for the first 4 weeks, I will be teaching Introduction to Marine Ecology, and types of marine ecosystem will be broken into 2 parts, and also the ecological principles and concepts. Now together on weeks 2, 3, and 4, I will also introduce Lab 1, which is experimental design, hypothesis and observation, ecological indices, as well as phylogenetic analysis. So I will be preparing either videos or during the session itself that I will actually explain to you what has to be done. So that again, you won't be too tired, especially during a 2 to 5 session. So after which, from the 5th week right up to the 11th week, your classes will be taken over by Dr. Lee Jenny, who will focus on population, species, and individuals in 2 parts in weeks 5 and 6. And then you have community structures, principles, interspecific interactions, biomass productivity, primer, secondary, and tertiary, food web, food chain, and trophic levels of marine environment, and biogeochemical cycle and transfer energy. Now, all the topics from chapter 1 right up to biogeochemical cycle and transfer energy will be tested in your first test on the 9th of June. So please take note of that date. The time will be the same time as WED 2 to 5, so it would not, by right, it should not interrupt any of your other lecture sessions. And then for the last 2 lectures, I will take over again, which will be limiting factor and ecological indicator, as well as habitat, pollution, and balanced ecosystem. It's somewhat similar to what you guys learn in invertebrate marine biology, but it's catered to a more wider aspect of case studies. And during this session, we will have one speaker who, by the name of Miss Mariam binti Marib. She's a fisheries officer from Taman Perikanan Cindering, from the Fisheries Department in Cindering. And she will give a perspective of why this is important for aquaculture and marine ecosystem balance towards the socioeconomics. And then after which you will have your carry marks available on the 30th of June. I forgot to mention that although I'll be taking over the first 3 labs, Dr. Jenny will do a case study with you during her session. So outlines of her work will be discussed when she teaches you during the 7th week or probably on the 5th week. I hope this is all clear for now. So just a wrap as to your MyCA as to what the course learning outcome would be. So PLO1 is to explain the general ecosystems, the principles and concepts of marine ecology from levels of individual levels, species, populations, community, and marine ecosystem. So these are basically your lecture sessions that will be where you will be assessed via your test and also a final exam, and this will constitute 55% of your marks. PLO2 basically is your lab session, and this is in reference to my sessions, which is in lab 1, 2, and 3. So lab 1, 2, and 3 will constitute 20% of your marks. And then coming to the case study, which I've mentioned from Dr. Jenny's side, so which will be from 7th and 8th week. This will constitute, again, another 20%. And PLO5 will be peer assessment. So please work well with your teammates because 5% of these marks is technically free marks for you guys. So just work well with your group members and make the most of your learning experience during this course. I hope this is clear for now. And if you have any questions, you can always raise it up during our class on Wednesday or on Saturday. But for now, this is the introduction to the principles of marine ecology, and welcome to this course. Thank you and have a nice day.